Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to Sissy Spaces. In today's video is some good old-fashioned homemaking motivation filled with cooking, cleaning, and laundry. We're starting with some cooking motivation first because I want to try this viral TikTok cinnamon roll recipe I found online. Once that's in the oven, we'll place a load of laundry in the washer and clean the kitchen. We'll end the day by finishing laundry, cleaning the fridge, and inventorying the pantry. Because my plan is to purchase groceries later this evening and restock the items I'm low or out of. So if you enjoy this type of content, continue watching. And at the end of the video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and share this channel with your family and friends. Also leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, and I always respond. I started this recipe by preheating the lower oven to 350 degrees and spraying a 9x13 baking dish with Pam. The recipe also calls for two 17.5 ounce cans of refrigerated cinnamon rolls, 3/4 a cup of heavy whipping cream, 6 tablespoons of melted salted butter, 3/4 a cup of brown sugar, and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. I'll link the recipe in my description box if you're interested. Also, I hate to admit it, but I made a few mistakes along the way, but my boys love them. In my opinion, they taste great, but it was too much bread for me. I ended up eating the top of the second cinnamon roll only. Yeah, my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I started with 2, as you'll see later. The first mistake I made was not keeping them in the one 9x13 baking dish. The recipe says to space them apart so they have room to rise. Leaving them in that one baking dish would not have given them room to rise, so I separated 2 packs of cinnamon rolls into 2 separate baking dishes, placing 6 in the 9x13 baking dish and 4 in the 7x11. My second mistake was adding too much whipping cream. I added the entire carton, which is 2 cups, but the recipe calls for 3/4 a cup. I figured I needed to add more considering I had them in 2 separate baking dishes, but I was wrong. After adding the cream, you'll combine the melted butter, brown sugar, and ground cinnamon and pour, but in my case sprinkle, over the cinnamon rolls, cover with aluminum foil, and bake for 30 to 40 minutes.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out.
The third mistake I made was adding too much brown sugar and cinnamon. Again, it all goes back to the first mistake. I figured since I had separated them into 2 baking dishes, I needed more toppings, so I doubled it. I also doubled the icing, but we'll get to that later. In my opinion though, there's never enough icing for cinnamon rolls.
Wake up, I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa, no, not yet, whoa, no, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass.
After pouring or sprinkling your topping over the cinnamon rolls, as I said before, you want to cover with aluminum foil and place in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes until lightly brown on top and cook through. During the last 5 minutes, though, I removed the foil so they could brown more on top.
No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up. Don't wake up. happy. I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have an.
After placing the cinnamon rolls in the oven, I washed my hands and started on the laundry motivation part of today's video. Like my kitchen, I like to keep my laundry cabinet stocked and organized with all the supplies I need to get laundry done quickly and efficiently. I always start by removing my laundry supplies of distilled white vinegar, Gain Moonlight Breeze scented pod, and firework beads, and, if needed, Shout stain remover that I keep in the amber glass spray bottle, and borax powder that I use to whiten my clothes in the red top plastic container. I also use Lysol to disinfect my baskets after removing the dirty clothes from them.
Right now I'm standing in the corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh.
Now that we have our load of darks in the washer, let's disinfect our laundry basket and start on the third portion of today's video, which is cleaning the kitchen.
Just say you want me to. We've got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do.
I usually clean while cooking, but today I wanted to show you where I keep everything, and as you can see, it's all either within arm's reach or a few steps away. I also always return items to their designated spot, as this reduces clutter, and by keeping your kitchen organized, it saves you time, money, and allows you to see everything you have for easy replacement.
Say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going oh, you got me going oh.
As you can see, the dishwasher is full. My oldest son loaded and started the dishwasher last night, so these dishes are clean. I'm going to unload and place everything in its designated spot, then wash and load the dishes used to prepare the cinnamon roll recipe.
Let me love you, let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love, baby, let me love you.
Everyone within the household helps with the dishes as well as other chores. So it's important that everything has its own place and everyone knows where that place is. I also found it helpful to buy like items, but few of those items, as it makes your kitchen look less cluttered and very organized.
When I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. Oh! Let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love, let me love you. Let me love you.
Now that all the clean dishes are put away, we can load the dishwasher with these dirty dishes from this morning. If you're new to my channel, I always wash the dishes before placing them in the dishwasher. This is a topic of debate amongst those who sell dishwashers, as they say you don't need to do this. Again, they are selling dishwashers. So take it from me, someone who is not trying to sell you anything. At least rinse your dishes before loading them in the dishwasher. This will keep your dishwasher performing better longer, reduces the amount of time you spend cleaning your dishwasher, and saves you money in the future on repairs and replacement.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just looking good tonight.
Our cinnamon rolls have only 5 minutes remaining on the timer, so I'm going to remove the aluminum foil these last 5 minutes so they can brown more on top. Use these last 5 minutes to make the icing. It's easy to make, and I made a second batch off camera because the recipe didn't provide enough icing for me. According to the recipe, you'll need to beat softened cream cheese and butter until cream is smooth. Add your vanilla extract and the icing from the cinnamon rolls. Mix well, and then mix in your powdered sugar. As you can see, I didn't do all that. I mixed everything together, and it came out great.
I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
As you can see, they look great and they smell delicious. The entire house smelled really good the rest of the day, and even Max was begging for some. After cooling for 5 minutes, I began applying the frosting, but I noticed there was a lot of fluid in both baking dishes, so I removed the cinnamon rolls and placed them in a clean single 9x13 baking dish. This did the trick, as I was able to easily apply the frosting to all the cinnamon rolls, and with the second batch of frosting, I applied directly to the cinnamon rolls I set aside for me and applied the remaining icing to the cinnamon rolls in the 9x13 baking dish.
It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
I figured coffee would go well with the cinnamon rolls, and I was right. It paired very well. I actually ended up making 2 cups. Also, I'm still loving the caramel macchiato creamer. One of you asked that I give it a try, and you were spot on because it's delicious. And I also don't need to add sugar because the creamer is sweet enough. After finishing my cinnamon rolls and coffee, I washed and loaded the dishes I used for making the icing and deep cleaned the sink. I had planned to dry these large items by hand, but I figured since I had room in the dishwasher, I'll load them in and turn it on. I still hand dried my icing spatula considering it has a wood handle.
When I'm trying to build it up, I wish I could make you stop, 'cause baby I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you. No, I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty.
I like using this silicone dish drying rack to hold all items I wish to dry by hand. You're supposed to use it over your sink to hold your items so they can air dry, and sometimes I do. But most of the time I sit it on the counter and lay a dish towel over it to catch the water and let the dishes air dry that way until I can dry them by hand. Either way, it's a great product to have, and I ordered it off Amazon for $9. After cleaning the sink, we need to wipe down our eat-in table. I left some cream cheese icing on it after eating the cinnamon rolls. I want to wipe it off before it hardens, then we can finish cleaning the kitchen. As a reminder, we still need to finish laundry, clean the fridge, inventory our pantry, and vacuum.
Be a stranger, don't be a ghost, 'cause baby I love you, yeah. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you. No, I don't wanna
This is our family calendar and where we keep it. I like using this and keeping it here because the entire family and I can easily update it as needed. We can also insert important papers by month as a reminder and keep track of all bills that have been or need to be paid. It's 15 days before Christmas and 21 days before the New Year. It struck me as I was opening this calendar. It also reminded me to print out the calendar for 2024 by month and place them in this binder. I also write down the bills at the top of each month so we can line through them as we pay them. I do this small thing at the end of each year and it has paid off in a big way. After we're done wiping these counters down, we need to check on the laundry. I think I heard the LG jingle. This is the last load we're washing today, so once I remove it from the washer and place in the dryer, I'm going to dry the soap dispenser door and rubber gasket of the washer and leave the door open overnight. I also found a single sock in my husband's nightstand, and I'm sure its partner is in the dryer. After each load, I clean the lint trap. It's a great habit to have. I also clean the inside of the lint trap at least once a week and wipe the lint from around the glass of the dryer door.
I can understand you're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this.
We're not going to fold these just yet. I want to prep my washer for the next day first.
Something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must. To do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust. I'm the lazy one, so I guess I should have known. You said yourself you wanna do this alone.
By the way, how are you doing? Seriously, leave a comment and tell me how you're doing. This time of the year can be very hectic and stressful, which causes my anxiety to flare. I manage my anxiety by writing everything down and doing the important things first. My family is the most important, so I take care of their needs after I take care of my own. Because we all know if you don't take care of yourselves, you can't take care of others. I then prioritize these things left on the checklist by order. If I'm constantly thinking about it, I go ahead and do that first. For example, I kept thinking about purchasing the boys' phones, even though I had dirty dishes and dirty laundry and bills waiting to be paid. Instead of doing those three things first, I went ahead and ordered the boys' phones. Now I can concentrate on getting those chores done, thus reducing my anxiety about the phones.
Hey, I don't think you're supposed to go. Or maybe I'm just too slow. We should just leave together. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other.
Max is my baby, but he's also a great dog. He's very patient when asking for anything. For example, he sat here quietly the entire time as I finished laundry. He was asking for another after-dinner treat. Because of how well he behaved while waiting, the boys awarded him by giving him another treat so I could finish putting the laundry away.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now, I promise I won't leave your side.
Now that the laundry is done, we can clean the fridge. I use warm water, a microfiber cloth, and Dawn dish detergent to clean it. Every week I wipe it down and inventory it before purchasing groceries. And 4 times a year or quarterly, I remove everything from both the fridge and the freezer and deep clean them both. After wiping the fridge down, we'll do a quick inventory of the pantry and spices and then vacuum the floors.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll do anything, as long as I can be here.
This is what I used to store my eggs, and unfortunately one of the eggs cracked and leaked in the container. So I want to give it a quick clean, replace the paper towel, and return it to the fridge before I continue wiping down the glass shelves.
Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now, I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love, all that we have is each other now, I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love.
If the shelf was sticky, I would dip the microfiber cloth in the soapy water, wring it out, and use it again. This takes time, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't transferring sticky residue from one shelf to another.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
I found since I started cleaning the fridge out and inventorying it weekly, it has saved me so much money and time. I always ensure we have leftovers in the fridge, whether it's dinner or breakfast leftovers. This has eliminated most of our meals out. I can honestly say hubby may bring home fast food once per month or less. I also save time wiping the fridge down once per week because it's much easier to clean the new stain off the shelves weekly than the stains that have been on the shelves monthly.
I don't know where she came from, kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night at hers and bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Now I really get what the love songs are talking about, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When When you're
This is where we keep all of our vegetables, and I stay on top of this drawer to ensure our veggies don't go bad before we use them. I rarely waste food because I make sure to place older vegetables on top and in front of the fridge so everyone, including myself, use those first before the new ones. I also never purchase new vegetables until the old vegetables have been used up first. Lastly, I keep these containers clean and change out the paper towels every time they're empty.
I think you should stay with me. And I really get what the love songs are talking about. Oh, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.
After placing these trays back in the drawer, we need to wipe down the outside of the trays on the door, inventory the pantry, and vacuum the floors.
I don't know where she came from. It kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night with her, sprinkle one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume.
Some of these items are getting closer to the use by date, so I'm going to place them on the counter and I can use them up this weekend. I do the same thing in my pantry as I do for my fridge. I place the older items up front so they're used first before purchasing a replacement.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed?
After inventorying these drawers, I realized a few need to be vacuumed out. I'll put that on my list for next week because I plan to deep clean the kitchen after Christmas anyway.
I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time.
If you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for watching Sissy Spaces. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and share this channel with your family and friends. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Okay.